enthusiast back again. Nice to see you all. Today, I'll show you some of IKEA's most exciting new arrivals, plus a few Christmas items I picked up too.
There are so many things that will spark joy, and the displays this time are just adorable.
So let's take a look together.
First up, the kids section. But honestly, don't you think even adults will fall in love with this? They've released a doll set that comes with tiny furniture, and there are two versions, a bedroom set and a living room set. The best part? The furniture design is actually based on real IKEA furniture. For an IKEA fan like me, that's irresistible. It fits perfectly with IKEA's dollhouse, which has been around for quite some time now and is super cute. If you try to use it with other dollhouses, it might look a bit large, so just keep that in mind. I saw someone on Instagram using the IKEA dollhouse as a storage shelf in their bathroom, and I thought that was such a brilliant idea. Even if you don't use it as a dollhouse, these miniature IKEA pieces look so cute displayed on a shelf. I even posed one of the dolls just for fun, and the movement was surprisingly smooth, not stiff at all. With the holidays coming up, this would make such a lovely Christmas gift too. Now moving on, a brand new kids collection inspired by the Savannah theme has just launched. There are tons of new plush toys, a giraffe, chimpanzee, rhino, and even a meerkat that can stand on its own, which is just adorable. There's also a cheetah. What I love about IKEA's plush toys is that they're machine washable. And for safety, the eyes are embroidered instead of using plastic parts. So they're perfect as gifts for little ones. These are chair covers that go over IKEA's small kids' stools. When they released the mushroom version before, it sold out instantly. That's how popular it was. This time, there are two designs, a beige giraffe pattern and a monochrome zebra pattern. They're super fluffy and even have tails attached.
Such a cute touch.
The stool shown here is called FLISAT. It's made of pine wood with rounded corners. And these covers also fit the Mammoth series. The Savannah series includes even more items, storage boxes, wall stickers, and even rugs. The theme highlights endangered species to help raise awareness and care for wildlife. There's also a smaller plush toy collection, not part of the Savannah line but still new. They're slightly bigger than the mini ones IKEA used to sell, but still pocket-sized, easy to carry anywhere. The little orangutan can't sit upright, so it just lies down, which somehow makes it even cuter. And yes, you can wash these in the washing machine too. Let's move on to the next room set, where a new trending item is on display. This blanket, used like a bedspread here, has this bumpy textured surface that looks so lovely. I actually featured it in a previous YouTube video, and it got so many positive comments. Seeing it styled like this makes me love it even more. It comes in two sizes, and the one shown here is the 150 centimeter version. Perfect for a single bed. It's made of 100% polyester, super soft and fluffy to the touch. Next, let's check out some new kitchen items. There's this adorable oven dish set in white and brown. It's simple but stylish, and it comes as a set of two. They're quite large, so make sure to check the size before buying. The light green oven dish next to it is also a new color for an existing series, and it's absolutely cute. It's about 30 by 20 centimeters, and both types are dishwasher safe. At my nearby store, these oven dishes are placed a bit away from the regular plates section, closer to the baking goods area, so they're easy to miss. There's also a new wine glass series. They come individually, not in sets. The stems are tinted gray, giving them a cool modern look. There's also a matching champagne glass version. Perfect timing for the upcoming party season. Now, let's talk about IKEA's Christmas trees. Starting last year, the quality really improved. The branches are denser and they look so much fuller now while still staying super affordable. There are 3 sizes available. This one is the 150 centimeter version, which is nice and compact, so it's easier to decorate even in smaller spaces. And the price? Honestly, it's amazing for the quality. Here's the 180 centimeter tree, which is actually the one I use at home, though mine's from a few years ago. The branches have become thicker and richer. Even the 180 centimeter one folds down to a surprisingly compact size. I'll show you how I store mine later. With this height, you can hang any type of ornament and still keep everything well balanced. Speaking of tree toppers, this year's Santa hat topper is so adorable. Someone actually messaged me on Instagram, saying they combined it with a white vase shaped like a snowman head, and it looked absolutely genius. The tallest version is 210 centimeters, and it's truly grand. Not just tall, but impressively wide too. You can see one in the back here. That one looks even bigger because it's set on a platform. The teardrop-shaped ornaments hanging from it look so pretty. For a 210 centimeter tree with this volume and detail, the price is honestly incredible. The ornaments this year seem to have more red tones, and many of them are larger in size, which makes them great statement pieces. Here's the 150 centimeter tree again. Even with oversized ornaments, it still looks perfectly balanced. At home, we've started setting up our own tree, and my daughter took the lead this year. We keep the tree in a small scub box, the smallest size. It actually fits the tree, the lampshade stars, and all the bulbs together. You can even bend the branches slightly to make them fit. Since the branches are denser now, it takes a little effort, but once packed, you can store it vertically in the closet. Super space-saving. The first ornaments I bought this year are these ribbon ones. They looked so nice in store. They're super compact when folded and really easy to assemble. You just fluff them open. And when the season's over, they fold flat again, which makes storage easy. Even kids can enjoy helping with these. They're lightweight, but make a big visual impact, so I'd say they're great value. I also got some huge ornaments. When I saw them online, I knew right away I had to buy them. They're massive, but that's exactly what makes them charming. If your tree is small, it might look a little off balance, but on a medium or large tree, they look perfect. The check pattern also ties in nicely with this year's wrapping paper and tablecloths. And I couldn't resist the donut-shaped ornaments either. They're just genius. You hang them using a string, which I actually prefer over the old plastic hooks. They don't break easily, and they look cuter too. You can even hang them from a mug holder. Such a simple but fun idea. There was another ornament that really caught my eye. Not this one. This is the one I bought a few years ago for a small tabletop tree. IKEA has released similar ones before, but this year they came out with a version that's all connected on a single string. You just wrap it around the branches, so decorating becomes so much faster and easier. especially for small trees where hanging each tiny ornament takes forever. It looks a bit like a fishing line, but it's clever and charming. While decorating, I kept coming back to how nice the ribbon ornaments look. They're made of paper, so I treat them as consumables. Each one has a little clip, which makes placement super easy. I also picked up similar paper ornaments last year, and there's a comparable set again this year. They have delicate cutout designs and look so elegant. This year's set comes in 3 shapes. I saw a display tree in store styled in gold tones, and it looked beautiful. If you're aiming for a silver or white themed tree, these would work perfectly too. The display tree was the 210 centimeter size, so it felt quite grand. These paper ornaments are lovely on a tree, but they also look great arranged on a tray or grouped together as a table vignette. For storage, I keep them in freezer bags, but each year 1 or 2 tend to get damaged, and this year 1 cracked as well. They're fragile, so I consider them consumables and repurchase a few each season. Handle with care when hanging or packing them away. Now about chain lights. There are 2 options this year, a 200 bulb version and a 100 bulb version. Ours is the 100 bulb type, and what I love most is that it's plug-in, not battery powered. I can use it freely without worrying about batteries, and the glow is very even and pretty. The popular star lights are back too. You can hang them with a cord set or display them on a stand. As far as I can tell, the stand is for the smaller star sizes, and we use the 45 centimeter one at home. Search for STRÅLA to find the matching stand. Bulbs are sold separately, so choose the right base size and a color temperature you like. Assembly is simple. Set up the internal frame, install the bulb, then slip the star shade over it. There's a small metal hook under the shade, so latch that under the holder to finish. For the hanging type, I'm using the diamond shape this year. I explained the installation in my previous video, so check that out if you'd like the step-by-step. A big statement star looks fantastic. So that's our first round of Christmas decorating for the year. I might try hanging the checkered tablecloth on the wall later as a backdrop. I really love the warm glow of these LED lights, so I highly recommend the chain lights. I also bought some chocolates this year, the ones wrapped like little Santas. There were 12 pieces inside, made in Poland, and they look adorable. Flavor-wise, they're quite sweet, so 1 piece at a time is plenty for me, and I'll enjoy them slowly. You can't order food online from IKEA in Japan, so if you visit the store, remember to check the sweets aisle as well. Let's look at a few more store displays. In this room set, they hung 2 star lamps side by side, and a lot of people hang them from curtain rails at home too. The Christmas tree here looks absolutely beautiful, especially with those LED chain lights. They give off such a warm, magical glow. I honestly think these are a must-buy, since you can use them year after year. And I really like how they styled the area next to the armchair. The little side cart with a tea set on top adds such a cozy, inviting touch. This next room set is one I showed a while back, now fully switched to a Christmas mood. It represents a 17 square meters, so on the compact side, with a 150 centimeter tree to match the scale. The chair pads are red, the tablecloth is red, and everything feels festive. On the cabinet, you'll spot the same stand-style star lamp I used at home, and there's a collapsible paper tree as well. So convenient for storage. I also loved the red tray with the button motif. It has a solid weight to it, and styling the top of a cabinet like this is really fun. Because the tree is the compact 150 centimeter size, it tucks in neatly beside the sofa. Overall, I'm seeing more red-toned decorations this year. Now for a few non-holiday new items. There's a new dining set that really caught my eye. Simple lines, 2 colorways, and a modern vibe. Both the table and chairs have clean, straight silhouettes. The beige chairs have cushioned seats with a washable cover, while the black version uses faux leather. The seat height is about 46 centimeters, so it's a little on the taller side. Both chair versions are made of pine, which helps keep the price reasonable, yet the color and design make them feel much more upscale. There's also an extendable dining table, super handy for when friends or family come over. And there's a bench too, very minimal, great not only for the dining area, but also in an entryway, with storage underneath for shoes or baskets. I liked how the dining chairs paired with KRYLBO as a setup as well. I stumbled on a brand new display, and the navy wagon in it added such a nice accent. And speaking of tableware, a plate from a series I've been eyeing finally showed up. I was planning to buy the matching mug, and after so many of you encouraged me in the comments the other week, I went back for it, only to find it sold out. That's IKEA for you. Things disappear fast. The EVAR shelving has had a price update in Japan, and it actually went down. If you've been waiting on EVAR, this is a great time. I'm always a fan of how the natural pine color pairs with white dishes. It looks so fresh. I think many of you noticed this too, the paper napkin holder from the Christmas collection. When you sandwich a red napkin in it, the pattern really pops, and it instantly brightens the table. It has serious wow factor for holiday settings. And one last update, Koji Magic, a Japanese comedian and organizing expert, visited our home again after 2 years.
ありがとうございます。2年ぶりですもんね。2年ぶりに来ていただいて。いやいろいろ変わってる。変わってますかね。変わってる。すっげえ楽しい。もうずっと喋ってますよね。いやめっちゃ喋りましたね本当に。ずっと喋って飽きない全然。
On his channel, we're sharing our favorite IKEA items at home and lots of storage ideas. Filmed before we switched the house to full Christmas mode. He knows a ton about IKEA, so it was a blast. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.